Hi and welcome to Best in Tesla News episode 47. Hope you all had a very nice Christmas. Tesla has not just one but two models that are crowned best in class, and short sellers are disappearing. And if you're thinking of buying a Tesla, I have a little warning for you. To find out what that is, you of course have to watch this news show. So let's dive right in.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
Elon Musk is thanking Tesla owners in a new tweet. Thanks to Tesla owners that are taking deliveries in the final days of the year. Super appreciated. Just so nice to see a CEO like Elon being so active, communicating with the community and even taking time out to just thank them. And of course Elon is thankful because he wants to end off the year with a bang. And we all crossing our fingers that Tesla will deliver over 182,000 cars in Q4 and getting over the 500,000 cars delivered. I do believe they will make that and even get a little bit over the 500,000 with the way things are going at the moment. But it would be very good for Tesla to end up strong in Q4, really showing all the short sellers and haters what a great year 2020 has been for Tesla. Breaking records every quarter, getting into S&P 500, showing the world a new battery that is even up there with solid state in performance and will definitely outperform it in production rate. So not surprising that Tesla's short interest hits a record low. According to Ortex Analytics, bearish bets against the stock has fallen to 31.4 million in December, which is considerably lower than the peak of 93.6 million record in January of this year. So even though we have some big short sellers, they are still talking big against Tesla. The numbers shows us that the short sellers are leaving the party. And no wonder the stock price has gone up from $86 to $650 this year alone. More and more analysts are waking up and seeing the true facts about Tesla. In 2020 we have had big haters like Jim Cramer that not just woke up and started to understand what Tesla is and are doing, he became a flaming bull and a Tesla owner. And all the Tesla bulls have earned loads of money in 2020 and the bear has been losing billions. And with all the good things we have coming in 2021, I don't think we will find many bulls that are going to sell their stock, and I still think when 2021 is over, I don't think we will have any short sellers left. It will simply become too obvious just how good Tesla is doing. There won't be anything left to point fingers at. So even Gordon Johnson would not be able to find anything at the end of 2021. When Tesla has grown over 100%, the Cybertruck is being spitting out of the brand new factory in Texas, as well as the Model Y, not just in the US, but the Model Y will also be flying off the shelf in Giga Shanghai and Giga Berlin. And Tesla will sell more EVs than anyone else, especially more than the old boys that don't have the batteries, sell through the dealership that don't want to sell the EVs, and Tesla will actually starting using their own batteries next year, and we will see the semi-truck being produced. In 2021, Tesla is going to stand out like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in a kindergarten. If you haven't seen my video about 2021, that will be epic, you should. The year is of course not over yet, but this being the last news episode of 2020, let's just take a look at Tesla's value as the year comes to an end, because Tesla is now worth more than $627 billion, with the stock price ending the week off at $661. But to put that into a little perspective, Dr. Marshall Vollmer tweeted this little chart showing the value of car companies through the years. I have not started this at the beginning, but we are jumping in as Tesla enters the market. Or put it very shortly, these 8 big companies combined doesn't match Tesla's value. Just nuts. And some of all this value is of course because of the potential of full self-driving. And on Twitter we continue to see a lot of great videos from the full self-driving beta testers showing just what Tesla full self-driving can do. And here we see Kim driving down a busy street where the car is ducking into parking spaces to allow opposing traffic to go by. Or this video by Tesla Stars showing the Tesla waiting for oncoming traffic and making a hard right turn. And Elon Musk was asked if the full self-driving would come as a subscription with an annual payment, because it would not make any sense to buy full self-driving when leasing the car. And Elon did tweet back, absolutely, we will release full self-driving subscription early next year. And Kim did another great video where she showed her Tesla driving her from her home to the liquor store with 0 interventions. She did have to park the car herself though, but this is just amazing. Tesla is so much closer to a truly full self-driving car, level 5, than people think. They are all talking about all the other players in the game, but I'm sorry, they got nothing like this. That can just drive itself on any road it sees for the first time. Many people have only seen Teslas drive themselves on the highway and compare that to GM's Cruise or Waymo and so on, but they can't do what Tesla is showing us in their beta version. Not even close. An everyday astronaut asked Elon Musk on Twitter if we will get some kind of bonus software release before the end of the year, and Elon answered, yep. We are just ironing out a few bugs. And on Christmas Day we started to see the holiday update 2020.48.26 rolling out. If you want to see more about all the great new stuff in this update, Tesla Owner Online made a great video about it. Because he already got it. Me also want it. And people has once again talked about the Apple car this week. I still think Apple is working on the electric car. They have hired thousands of engineers for making an electric car and have got some as Tesla's old employees as well. So they are definitely cooking on something. But if you want to take a deep dive into this, you should go check out the video Gali from Hyperchange just did, where he takes a deep dive into all the speculation. That is a great fun video. But I'm not going to talk much about it in this video because I still don't think it is just around the corner, and I doubt they are very far with full self-driving. So if Apple comes out with another electric car, that would be awesome, but that will not be a real big threat to Tesla, because I still think Tesla will be the first to bring us full self-driving cars, and that is just going to turn the whole transportation industry on its head. But a funny little fact is that Elon Musk did tweet about him reaching out to Tim Cook in the darkest hours of the Model 3 program to hear if Apple would buy Tesla. At that point, Tesla was only worth about $60 billion, so that would pretty much have been pocket change for Apple. But Tim Cook didn't want to. This could go down as the biggest miss out in history. And you know, if Apple is making a car, this is how it will charge. Yeah. And speaking of Apple and Tesla, Steve Wozniak has just bought his second Tesla. Yeah, nice. And speaking of Tesla's car, both the Model 3 and the Model S has been crowned Best American Luxury Car, according to Consumer Reports. So Tesla Model 3 and the Model S are the best American cars in their respective categories, according to the Best American Cars, SUV and Truck list compiled by Consumer Reports. According to Consumer Report, Tesla is one of the best, and its cars are among the most popular American vehicles. Tesla delivers the driving experience expected from a luxury car, and also with the brand's focus on technology, it sets the bar for what customers should look for in a luxury car. Yes, exactly, over-the-air updates. Never gonna get a car that can do that, and do it well. They had this to say about the cars. Tesla Model 3 is the best American car in a luxury compact car category. The vehicle received an overall score of 78. Consumer Report noted that the Model 3 acceleration is swift and it handles remarkably agile. The interior is uncluttered and nicely finished with comfortable front seats. Tesla Model S is the top American car in the ultra-luxury car category with a total score of 70 points. Consumer Reports emphasizes that the Tesla Model S is elegant and luxurious. It is one of the longest range of any electric vehicle in existence today. Tesla vehicles are distinguished by their excellent driving characteristic and performance, yielding an unforgettable driving experience. Autopilot with active driver assistant features, which greatly enhance Tesla's vehicle safety, advanced technology, excellent infotainment system, and frequent over-the-air update, all combine for a superior customer satisfaction. Yes, Tesla is making an amazing car with awesome technology and is just raising the bar very high for what you expect from an electric car. And if you're thinking about getting a Tesla, just a little warning. Be careful when you're picking up pizza. Yeah, not much out there quicker than a Tesla. And Tesla is building again at the Giga factory Shanghai. It is not a very big building, so maybe just an R&D center or maybe a battery factory. We still don't know, but Tesla continues to push forward in China. And we do also see in the video more Model Ys parked outside the factory. This is going to kick off soon. Tesla China is getting ready to launch Tesla China to the moon in 2021. And Tobias Lin, who is one of the guys shooting the great drone videos of Giga Berlin, just captured the first pieces of the Giga casting machine arriving at the factory. And just take a look at this building that had just sprung up in less than a year. Amazing. And we also see some of all the tree clearings that is up and running again after a short shutdown because of some snakes. And Tesla is not just cutting down trees, they are also planting more trees than they are cutting down. In collaboration with Naturen für Generationen, initial reforestation activities were reported by NFG this October when the organization revealed that it had planted 50,000 pine seedlings. Last update from NFG revealed that 133,000 deciduous trees and 25,000 bushes has been planted by early December 2020. Such effort would turn the area into a mixed forest in the future. Very nice. And while we're speaking of Giga factories, let's just take the last view of the year of Giga Texas that only started construction in the end of July this year. And just look at how far they have got. The drone video here is from Joe Tagmeyer. If you want to learn more about the factory, Joe makes some great videos, not just drone footage, but also doing a great job explaining everything at the site. I will leave a link in the description to his video. And if you're wondering how is Nikola doing on their so-called construction, that they started pretty much at the same time that Tesla started the construction of the Gigafactory 5. And this is it. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Is that actually concrete footings we are seeing there? Wow, that is amazing what they have been able to build in half a year. They should get some kind of medal for just how slow they are building this factory. This must be the slowest built factory in history. No wonder why GM is backing out of the deal with Nikola, and now Bosch is also backing out of its investment in Nikola. And Nikola themselves are backing out of making an electric garbage truck because it's too hard. Yeah, Nikola is sinking just as fast as their stock is going down. Yeah, look at that hill. It looks like the one Nikola's truck was rolling down. And speaking of trucks, a real truck that has a lot of pre-orders and are ready to launch next year is the Tesla semi-truck. The long-awaited Tesla semi-truck is getting ready to launch next year out of Texas Giga factory we just talked about. and Tesla can just start spitting them out because the demand is already there. Because brand and logistic companies have already ordered hundreds of these electric trucks and are continuing to increase their orders. In November, logistic company Pride Group Enterprise placed an order for 150 semis and said it plans to increase that to 500 units. Another 125 trucks were ordered by UPS. Walmart Canada currently has a total of 130 orders, and another 100 units has been ordered by Pepsi. Leading companies are creating a strong demand for the electric semi-truck, and many more will come when this truck starts rolling out of the production line, because companies are eagerly awaiting an electric truck that can help them meet their CO2 reduction targets. And investment research firm CFRA are heavily bullish on Tesla semi-truck and think this is going to help Tesla to 40-fold increase Tesla sales. Garrett Nielsen, a senior equities research analyst at the firm, is confident that Tesla will sell about 500,000 vehicles this year. He pointed out that the company also has set a target to sell 20 million vehicles a year by 2030 and believes Tesla Semi will help Tesla achieve this goal. And I know many don't believe that Tesla can make 20 million cars in 2030, but that is Elon's prediction. And do you remember what he said back in 2014?
I feel fairly comfortable with where things are headed for this quarter.
What can we eventually expect when it comes to ramping up with the Gigafactory in place, the number of Teslas that you push off the assembly line?
Well, I feel comfortable that we'll be able to achieve at least 500,000 cars a year by 2020.
Yes, spot on the money. 500,000 cars in 2020. People thought he was crazy back then, 6 years ago, with that prediction, because that was a 16-fold of Tesla's sales number back in 2014. And now they're thinking he's crazy again for saying 20 million in 2030, a 40-fold increase in sales. So, will Elon prove them wrong once again? Well, time will tell. My bet is yes. And Elon Musk is thinking about making a holding company for all his companies. Because Dave Lee proposed to Elon on Twitter to form a holding company called X. X's mission is to ensure human survival and progress. X becomes the parent company of Tesla, Spacex, Neuralink and the Boring Company. Elon, what do you think? He wrote. And Elon replied and said, good idea. There could be many good reasons to do this, sharing a bit of capital, and they are already helping each other out anyway, like with the Octawell that was made by help from engineers at SpaceX. But again, if you want to take a deeper dive into this topic, Rob Maurer from Tesla Daily did a great video on this. You should definitely check it out. I will leave a link in the description. And Tesla released a new video about the amazing flight of the SN8. And I just thought I would show you guys this one if you haven't seen it. Both because the flight is worth watching again, but they just got some amazing footage of this flight, so I wanted to make sure you have all seen it, because this is just amazing. And SpaceX is explaining what is going on through the video. I put my own music on just because of copyright, but you can of course check the video out with the real music on SpaceX YouTube channel. Just mind-blowing. Can't wait for SN9 to try again. That is now being rolled out to the launch pad. Yes, please. And SpaceX is expected to really start launching its ride-sharing program in the beginning of next year. Exolons have made a contract with SpaceX for 30 small satellites. First launch is set to launch in January 2021, kickstarting the first of many ride-sharing launches. Back in June 2020, SpaceX revealed that it had already secured more than 100 smallsat launch contracts. And it is not surprising, since SpaceX ride-sharing program is by far the most competitive ever commercialized offered launch to orbit. And we will in 2021 really see this business take off. And let's squeeze the last short news topics into this show. Yes, it's time for the Tesla Shorts. Ray for Tesla showed this top 10 list of best-selling mid-size sedan in China from January to November. And the Made in China Model 3 now ranks 9th in this category with just over 111,000 units sold. The first spot is held by Honda Accord with just above 191,000 units sold. And for a car like the Made in China Model 3 that just started production in January, this is very good, and can't wait to see the numbers in 2021. In the UK, the plug-in market share got up to 16%. That is 10% up from last year. And the Tesla Model 3 is of course dominating the EV market with 31% of the EV market. Nice. And Ray for Tesla also shared this tweet of 2 new supercharging stations going online in Hami and Urumqi, all the way out in West China. This is significant development, making the beginning of building all 11 supercharging stations along the Silk Road all the way to Xi'an. Elon did tweet about this last year, that Tesla is working on getting chargers in place to be able to make a journey from London to Shanghai. Now that would be an epic road trip I would love to do someday. And if you're wondering, how do you actually open the doors in the Roadster since there is no door handles? This is how. Just swipe down. Nice. Tesla is getting ready to ramp up its energy business in Europe. A few days ago, Tesla posted requirements for the field service technicians on its website. The company is looking for specialists in Greece, France and Croatia. The company's energy storage system continues to gain immense popularity, and 2021 will further unlock Tesla's potential for developing in this market. Europe is a huge market for energy storage system, as the region is keen to move forward towards renewable energy sources. Tesla China just opened their 20th Tesla store in Shanghai, and just look at this place. That is a nice store. And Toyota is warning of shifting too fast to EVs. The current business model of the car industry is going to collapse. Toyota President Aiko Toyoda warned, if the industry shift to EVs too hasty. Yeah, that's correct. The current business model will collapse. Yes, it's going to cause big problems for Big Auto, but a new business model will emerge. So if you want to be a part of the new model, you better get your ass on the train. And for Tesla, 2020 has been a blast. If you haven't seen my little video about 2020, I will leave a link here in the corner and down below. You should definitely go check it out. It is only 3 minutes, but 3 minutes of pure joy and adrenaline. Because 2020 has been a crazy year and so much bad news is being shown, but Tesla has really been a nice little bright spot in all of this, and it has been a joy following and reporting on. And for me personally, 2020 has been a year where my world has been turned upside down, because I used to work in the travel industry and have been for 14 years. But we all know that the travel industry has been suffering in 2020 and still are. So right now I'm unemployed and I only have my little YouTube channel. So if you want to support me and the work I do here, please feel free to become a member of the YouTube channel or patron of the show for as little as $1 a month. but it really does help out a lot because I am doing this all by myself. I know some of you have commented and thanked me and my research team, but I don't have a research team or a writer or editor or cameraman. It is just little old me. So just wanted to make a huge shout out and thanks to all my patrons and members that are helping me produce these videos. I cannot do it without you guys. Thank you for all your support here in 2020. And a quick shout out to my newest patrons and members of this YouTube channel. Stefan Druing, Suresh and Neelam Gaivani, Kurt Gerlach, Brian Anderson. And my two new thank you for watching members, D. Falk and Sefault Beetlebox. And a big thanks to everyone who has bought something on the merch store, also a big help. Thank you all for your support and thank you for great 2020, not just for Tesla but also for Best in Tesla. This channel has grown from only a couple of thousand in the beginning of the year to over 36,000 subscribers. Thank you all. I feel humbled and honored for all your support and love you're sending my way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I can't wait for 2021 to kick off and share it all with you. It's going to be a blast. But as always, let's end off with a bit of fun. And 2020 is not over yet, and this is just the perfect picture of 2020. Yeah, I bet those guys wish they had a 4-wheel drive Tesla with track mode, like Gali here, that shared this video on YouTube. Woo! Yeah, that looks like winter fun. And that is all we have time for in this news episode and news show for 2020. Much more to come in 2021. Happy New Year, everybody. And thank you for watching in 2020. And until next time in 2021, take care out there and be nice.